unique thing that I love about this brand is that when you look at most brands, most of them are built off of just that whole positivity vibe of, right? Like Nike is, oh, just do it, right? Or like, yeah, like hustle, yeah, grind and everything. But to see a brand that is just built off of depression, a brand that is just built off of just like, I don't want to talk to anybody, I'm not really feeling it, right? Or get weird, like I feel weird right now. Like to me, to take a brand like that most people would kind of be like, oh no, I'm not with that, that's depressing, that's this. To take that and blow it up, in my opinion, that right there is just, it's unique, it's creative, it's different. You get what I'm saying? Like it's different in a realm of like, wow, we took depression and we really made that cool. And I think too, in the era that we live in nowadays, especially even with millennials, an era where it's just like, I'm on that stay home vibe. Like I don't really want to go out with too many people. I don't really want to mess with too many people. And I think to be able to take a brand like that and just sell everybody on that message and just, grasping the depression, not running from it, not being like, I have to be positive. No, don't think depressing thoughts. Don't think like, no, I'm depressed. I'm mad stressed right now. And I'm going to embrace that. I'm not going to run from it. You feel me? And just that right there is something different. And to make a brand about that, that's unique. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. In this video right now, we are going to be doing a unboxing and review of an anti-social social club hoodie right now. So this right now is just such an interesting brand because it is one of those brands that is, I guess most people would call it a hypebeast brand, a brand that just really took off. That's just, everybody was hopping on it. Everybody wanted to be a part of it. Everyone was going crazy about it. Just like a brand that just somewhat came out of nowhere, right? And me personally, when I just see the brand, I had no idea who was the creator of it, who was really about it. I just seen the messaging and I'm like, that's different. I like that. So I went, looked it up, did a little bit of research on it, and I'm like, wow, even the story behind it, I love the story behind it just as much as I love the brand. So apparently, this brand was started by a creator called Neek Lurk, right? Neek Lurk was just from looking at him, he kind of looks like some just emo type of dude, some type of dude that was just kind of going through like, stress, depressed a little bit, and was kind of like on that type of vibe of like, anti-social type of vibe of like, I don't really, go out with too many people. I'm kind of in my room a lot. I don't really mess with that many people. But what really triggered this exact brand, the anti-social social club, which really started it, apparently after reading it, it says he was dating he had a Korean girlfriend, and all of a sudden the Korean girlfriend broke his heart. And damn, just me looking at a few of these Korean models, these Korean IG stars, if she looked anything like these Korean Instagram models, damn, even myself, after that breakup, I would be kind of antisocial too. So just seeing that, and I'm like, okay, wow, he decided to put anti-social social club on a hat. A few people started seeing it, then he put it on a hoodie. And then before you know it, he put it on the hoodie, he sold about 10, 12 of them. Then long story short, one of the most famous people in the world was caught, wearing this right here, the anti-social social club hoodie. Before you know it, all of a sudden the brand just blew up. Everybody was all on it. Everybody was like, oh my God, I'm hopping on that anti-social social club, to the point where they started getting so many shipments that they just couldn't even keep up with it. And it was just to the point where it's like, oh my God, now people were waiting like so long for the orders. If you go look through YouTube, there's just so many people complaining about, oh my God, the orders took this long, it took that long, it took this. And everybody's whining and complaining about it. But my response to that is, what do you expect? It's a hypebeast brand, You're gonna have to wait a long time for it. But other than that, if you don't really buy it from the anti-social social club site, there's so many different places you could buy it. Grail, Poshmark, secondhand, and these people still have it new with, tags, right? So that's obviously where I got mine at, just from like a secondhand spot. I have no idea if it's real or fake. When I look at it, I'm like, wow, this looks pretty real to me. You can't really tell the difference unless I'm sitting next to like some hypebeast person that's like a professional at this and could dissect it perfectly and everything. But for the most part, it still has the messaging on it. And just hearing, you know, Neek Lurk's story, I'm like, dang, man, that story itself is just kind of wet, you know, and just seeing how he's coming from, you know, an idea that just he didn't even really know was going to take off, and now it took off, right? And now just looking up like Neek Lurk and just like looking at the stuff he was into, it seems like he's really like a big car enthusiast and everything. I'm looking at a picture of him right now, and it shows him, you know, posted up in front of what appears to be a McLaren, flipping off the camera. And I mean, I don't know, I'm a fan of cars too, so just when I see somebody come up like in that entrepreneur way, that type of way of like, you know, I just came up with an idea, now it's blowing up, now I'm buying cars. Hey, I don't know, I gotta admire that, I support that, I stand by that, you get what I'm saying? And then to top it off too, just that alone, just the anti-social social club, just reading that right there, it's already a contradiction within itself, right? It's something that's like, wait a minute, you're antisocial, but then you're in a social club. See, right there, it's already a conversation starter. See, versus somebody just saying, oh, I'm gonna go wear Hollister, right? You're wearing Hollister and you just, you know, you show up to school or wherever you're at your job and you're all like dripped up in Hollister. Like, dude, you look so amateur right there with that. You look just so basic with that Hollister, Abercrombie and Fitch, and I'm just like, really? What's the story behind it? What's the story behind wearing a shirt that says Nike, right? You can't even really tell me the story. Whereas if I wear something like anti-social social club, right? We're telling Neek's story. We're telling Neek Lurk's story, right? So obviously, aside from all the shipping and what everybody was complaining about and making the joke about, oh, it's so anti-shipping now because we can't get it. Me, I wasn't really tripping. Found it on just like a secondhand site. It looks real to me. It looks brand new. I got this right here in an extra small. I normally wear an extra small, but I will tell you right now, the sizing on this, it ran like a little bit too small. Like the torso on it was, I mean, it wasn't like the girl's extra small, but like it was almost borderline kind of like a girl's extra small because the torso was a little bit shorter. And then obviously on the arm length, I just could definitely see my wrist like this when I'm wearing it, but it's okay. I didn't really spend that much money on it. I was able to kind of get like a slight deal on it, and I'm just like, wow, I like this. This is pretty fresh. So here it is right here. I'll just go ahead and hold it up right now. So boom, anti-social social club hoodie. Very, very fresh right now. Very nice. And as you can see right now, looking in the hoodie, you guys can tell me if this is real or fake. I mean, this pretty much looks real to me. So we have it right here. This is the Mind Games hoodie right now. So it already has a little circle going in, extra small. And then we got the little metal plates right up here at the top going around. And then of course with the back, hit you with the anti-social social club hoodie. Very fresh, casual type of hoodie. I will say the quality in this, it's not like magnificent, but at the same time, it's not like really cheap. Like it's not something that's like, oh, it's super cheap, but then it's not like on some level of like, oh, this feels like great. Like honestly, this looks like somebody just was like, hey, we're gonna take a hoodie and we're gonna just iron this in the back and just anti-social social club. And that's what they did. And I'm actually cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we're just supporting the cause. It's a hype beast brand. You get what I'm saying? So if you're really the type that's just like, oh, I'm only looking for quality and I just want a hoodie that's gonna last forever and just keep me warm, well, then I would recommend that you probably just don't buy this hoodie. But at the end of the day, the whole point we buy any sort of hype beast hoodie or for whatever reason is for that logo, is for that brand, is for that messaging, and just also too, just really like just supporting that cause. You get what I'm saying? So I definitely just would rock this just for that, you know, anti-social social club hoodie. And again, see, there's a message behind that. So I'm not really the type to just go ahead and just rock random brands just to have it say Lacoste or just to have it say, you know, I keep saying Hollister because I keep seeing that, but you know, Hollister and those type of ones. I just like having ones that have specific messages. And when you wear something like this, it's different because it's showing people like, oh, I'm into that streetwear. You get what I'm saying? I know a little bit about the streetwear, the different types of things that are hot right now, and it makes you look a little bit more unique. Like I'm involved in, you know, wearing different fashion versus just, oh, you know, I have about $100. What am I gonna go buy today? Oh, let me go buy something that I know people all will see. I'm gonna go buy something with a big logo on it. Yeah, Abercrombie and Fitch. Oh yeah, that's so cool. I'm gonna wear that or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like wear something that has a message, that says something. So I'm so excited. This right here is definitely a conversation starter as well too. I could just simply wear this to Target during quarantine and just walking around Target, like, right, loading up on some waters or doing something in that realm. Somebody could just see it and be like, oh, social club. Extra small, but I wish I would have got a small. I could still fit it. It's not really a deal breaker, so I'm still definitely gonna wear it, and I can wear this with just, you know, casual joggers, leather joggers, and just chilling around the house with it and everything. But if I do order another one in a different color, I'm definitely just gonna go ahead and be like, let me get a small. So if you wear a small, get a medium. If you wear a medium, get a large. If you wear an extra small, get a small. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna try this on. I'll try to do one trying it on inside as well as trying it on outside, so you can kind of get a look of how it looks outside and inside. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into that. And when I put this hoodie on, I'm not gonna do any edits or anything. I'm gonna just show you how it feels just to put on this hoodie. So you're gonna see me struggling to put my head in it and try to get it all the way over my body. So here it is. Bam. So right now, got the hoodie on. So first thing I want to point out is like, look, see just this right here, you could automatically see this a lot more, right? That right there is lightweight, kind of annoying. Like this is like super noticeable. It should have been longer in length, right? But I have a feeling that if I were to get a small, then it would kind of be bigger over here. So it wouldn't really hit me as slim fit. So obviously with these streetwear type of hoodies, you know, there's sizing in it. They're just always kind of meant for like, you know, the larger type of like people, like a bit more like loose fitting type of things. However, it's not really a deal breaker. I can still get away with wearing this. And then see just this with the hoodie on too. I like it without the zipper. They have one with a zipper, but I just kind of like it more like this. Because like this, it's more put together. You see what I'm saying? Like when you don't see a zipper coming down, like see, like look, when I just walk in somewhere, like, oh, what's up? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, okay, for sure, man. All right, yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like you look fresh, right? And then obviously like looking in the back when you're walking in the grocery store, right? Conversation starter right there. Oh, so fresh. Just do a model pose right there with that. So let me just go ahead and show you zooming down just to see the torso so you guys kind of get a glimpse of that. So as you see right now with the torso, yeah, like it goes down perfectly enough right here. Like it's not like a girl's type of torso, because like sometimes if you buy an extra small in like women's, it'll be like way up here and I'm like, oh, I gotta return it. But with this right here, it's okay, but at the same time, like look, so for example, let's say I raise my hand, right? See how you're just kind of like seeing that right there, see? Or if I'm at the grocery store, right? And I gotta like raise my hand to grab something. Oh, let me grab those cabinets, right? See, like it's almost there, not too much, but like me, I wear my pants pulled all the way up, right? And if you're a grown person, you should be wearing your pants pulled all the way up, right? But if like anybody was like slightly sagging your pants for whatever reason, you would definitely like be able to see underwear. So again, I wish I maybe would have got like a small instead of an extra small, but at the end of the day, it's not really that much of a deal breaker. As long as these are pulled all the way up, I just put it in like this, right? See, oh, fresh. Here goes a final look for you guys outside. So here it is.